Scott Muscutt, who is going to get Aaron pumped up for 2021.
Okay, I want to get back to this because there are thousands of people listening to you right now that are going to be gung-ho. They're going to charge into 2021 and go, yeah, I'm going to exercise. I'm going to eat healthy. And they're going to get about a week or 2 weeks in, and then they're going to fade.
Sure. Secrets
to not fading.
Your life, in my opinion, right? And I am not a doctor, right? I just relate to experiences that I've had, and I listen to other people and I relate to their experiences. We are only ever in control of two things in life: our attitude and our effort. Those are the two things.
Okay.
Now, if you look at it and you say, okay, this arrow right here is my life, right? Mm-hmm. We always have attitude. Yes. Good or bad.
Right.
You have it.
Oh, yeah.
Right? You always have effort. Good or bad, you've got it.
Sure.
If you can take this big arrow and put these little arrows and get all these little arrows all going in the same direction as your big arrow, right?
Okay.
And half of these arrows are attitude and the other half are your effort, right? Then you will get where you want to go with life. Huh. What happens to us is a lot of this big arrow gets filled with arrows that go this way and that way and this way. So I call it, life by design, which means all of my arrows are going this way, or life by default, which means I don't think I'm in control of those. You are 100% in control of those. You are in control of your attitude. You are in control of your effort. Now, if you take one in the face and you have that day where you say, I don't got it,
that's the problem.
You just have to ask yourself, okay, if not me, then who? If not now, then when? If I'm not the one who controls my attitude, who does? If I'm not the one that controls my effort, who does? If not me, then who?
And don't kick yourself if one day your arrow goes off to the side.
Listen, here's the problem. What happens to us is our arrow goes off to the side, right? Well, then we say, you know what?
Screw it.
It's done.
Yeah.
It's over. I'm out like a fat kid in dodgeball.
Bring me the bluebell.
And that's where we have to say, no, I'm not done. Why? Because I'm in control. It's my attitude. Mm-hmm. And if my attitude does not line with my life's vision, then no one is to blame but me. Well, you know what? I've got two choices now. Again, my attitude, my effort are my two choices. What is my attitude going to be? Do I quit? What's my effort going to be? Do I stop working at this?
Mm-hmm. And this goes for people that are trying to quit drinking or smoking or be a better dad or anything, right?
Absolutely.
Someday you're going to smoke a cigarette or whatever. Well, the next day, point the arrow back the right way.
Absolutely. And here's the best part about this. You don't want someone else to have that design. You don't want someone else to control your life. If you don't take charge of your attitude and you don't take charge of your effort, who are you going to let do that? Bluebell?
Mm-hmm.
The couch?
But climbing up that dip is so hard. Can you make the dip climb easier?
I can. You just have to decide that you don't want it. Then it's easy. But I'm telling you, there's no dress rehearsals. You only get one life. Like, we all talk about money. Everybody wants money. Everybody wants, but I talk to people all the time about $86,400. If I gave you $86,400 every day for the rest of your life, what would you do with it?
Not much.
$86,400, right? Every day, right? Well, I'd buy a car. I'd invest it. I'd do this. There's 86,400 seconds in every day. If you take it and you say, you know what, I'm going to spend those seconds like every one of them was $1, right? The best part about time is that it is the only thing that life consists of. Everybody wants money, but here's the problem with money. If you spend $10, you go make 10 more. If you spend $100, you go make 100 more. If you spend 10 hours on something that doesn't help you connect your arrows, you don't get it back. It's gone.
Before Muskie goes, we've got I want the last one, but I'm going to tee it up for him to talk to you because this is, I think, for everybody. There's a Navy SEALs line, embrace the suck. The point I'm making is this, and I want you to expound on this because you just said it to her. About your knee. Let's use that as an example, and your recovery from your surgery. It's not bad that it hurts as you get better.
Right.
It's good that it hurts as you get better. You know what I mean? Explain to her.
We call it, we use the grind to train the mind. That's what we call it.
Okay.
In Mudbugville, right? If it doesn't hurt, it doesn't change. If you don't feel some kind of pain from it, if it doesn't make you go someplace you've never gone before, then you don't go someplace you've never gone before. If you want something better than you've ever had before, then you have to do something you've never done before. And if that means you put the lid on the Bluebell, then that means you put the lid on the Bluebell, right? But something has to, and that's why motivation is wonderful stuff, but it's brutal stuff because it only gets you going for a minute. Then you have to decide, my vision is more important than my ice cream. What I want from my life is more important than what I don't want from my life. And you got to connect that attitude and you got to connect that effort and you just say, this is what I want and I want it more than anything. And if you have a problem with that, then you relate it to what's important in your life. And you got a lot of things. You got a lot of people leaning on you. You went and got your head shaved. You got a lot of great causes that people need you to be at your best in 2021. Your attitude and your effort are critical to everything that goes on in this city.